Hello, my name is Rochelle, and I had been battling with fear, I feel like my whole entire life. I really believe that it started or manifested itself when I was 15 years old. My mom passed away with cancer, and I think that was a turning point for me. So I feel like my whole life, I was someone who ran from stuff, who felt like anxious about certain things and didn't want to do them. I just didn't do it. So I just decided, yeah, I'm good. This is how I'm gonna live my life, totally just in bondage and in shackles with fear. That's just how it was. My best friend at the time decided that she wanted to go to graduate school. And she was like, Rochelle, I'm gonna go to graduate school. Like, what do you think about that? And I did undergrad, and it was a little intimidating, but I finished it. And I think like graduate school was just a whole nother beast. I feel like the first week of graduate school was fine. Like I went, everything was great. I felt good about it. And I really believe the second week is when a turning point happened. And I seriously woke up in the middle of the night with this overwhelming anxiety. I couldn't sleep, I was crying. I remember she was like, what is wrong with you? And I was telling myself I can't do this, I can't do this. And she was like, what do you mean? You just did the first week of school. And I was like, I don't know, I just can't do this. It was really crippling where I had to go seek professional help because that's how bad it was. I wasn't sleeping, I wasn't eating, I was just waking up in pure terror to the point where I was just you're never gonna be anything, you're always gonna be this way, and this is how the rest of your life is going to live. And so believing in those thoughts, when they say the battle is in your mind, it really truly is. And when you allow yourself to be open to those thoughts that are against and contradictory to whatever the Bible says. And when I talk about how real he is, just to know the love of knowing that you had to go through this, Rochelle, but to get on the other side of that, I can't even put it into words. To be honest with you, it was one of those things where I was when I said that I literally thought it was gonna be like that forever, I really thought that. I really thought that I was gonna live my life in this place of just brokenness, just heartache. And I did not think that there was ever gonna be anything on the other side of that. To come on the other side of that and to know that my job now for the last 4 years is mentoring girls is bananas. I would have never in a million years thought that I don't even like people like that. I truly don't. I like to keep it to myself and keep it moving. And that is not my life now. The girls that I get to interact with, even the mentors that I get to interact with, and just be able to speak to the things that I have went through, the things that I know to be true, and to be able to speak life into those young girls, which is truly and honestly, without a shadow of a doubt, they need to know that it's not even that you can do it, but then you really can do it and get on the other side of that is such a big, huge testimony. If someone came to me today and told me that they were struggling with fear, I would tell them, number one is just never give up. And number two is have faith. I'm telling you, my saving grace was to know I was never gonna be like this forever. So I would just say have hope and just never give up and just really hang on to faith. Just really trust in that.